Hi everyone, and welcome to the Generalist, where security practitioners look beyond niches, silos, egos, and hopefully build their competence and credibility. My name is Ilya Umanskiy. Another short one this week, and I want to share with you a few things that I'm picking up in the industry, and this is very much related to the previous episode I did on recruiters and hiring managers. My concern continues to be the issue with our talent management. And here's how I thought about this word that we use a lot, the word hire. And I recently posted on LinkedIn that the word hire, I don't think for us in our industry should just be a word. We should turn it into an acronym because it means a few things. And those things could become a model for how we look at talent. So if you turn this word into an acronym, you actually get a few very important factors by which you can judge, evaluate young and aspiring practitioners, and maybe those that are not so young, but still add tremendous value to our industry. The word hire starts with the letter H. And I think you can't overstate the value of humility. Being humble in our industry has really been a huge marker for practitioners who have achieved a lot and who have done, produced a lot of service, provided a lot of service to our industry and to those who are coming up in our industry. And I feel like young talent sometimes forgets about the word humble or the point of humility. And I think that if we as hiring managers and recruiters look at talent from that perspective, just try to understand how humble the person is, how open they are to learning, how they talk about those who mentored them or those who coached them, and they pay their respects to those people, be it a professor at a university or a friend or a person with more experience in our industry. I think people who acknowledge someone, a few people that helped propel their career or help them get to, let's say, that conversation with the hiring manager or with the recruiter and build their skills. I think that speaks volumes about the person's future in an organization and their contribution to the organization. The next thing is letter I. And this is where I find our young talent to still need a lot of coaching, not mentorship, but coaching, is to be industrious. So for example, you ask an analyst to produce a report, and all they can think about is hitting a few sources that they have been accustomed with, and it becomes mundane. I've often heard from young analysts that they feel almost as if they're part of a conveyor belt, and they kind of add their stamp, a contribution to a report, but it after a while becomes very routine, mundane. But a person who's industrious is always looking for those additional resources. They have a fantastic ability to recognize what's valuable but hasn't yet been tapped. And this is the quality that we all should be looking for in the young talent. The next letter is R, and I associate it with the word respectful. So yes, of course, you can connect it with the word humble, but I also feel that being respectful in our industry is something that on the one hand, is cultivated just by virtue of people going through military and law enforcement and then landing in our industry. So I think those people learn a lot about respect, and they bring that quality with them. And I think that that's where a lot of young practitioners can learn. But that also becomes a very important quality of a person that you're looking to hire. How respectful are they of their peers when they're put in team situations? How are they able to navigate a team project and be respectful of the opinions of others? And most importantly, how do they deal with situations which cause disagreements among team members and colleagues? It's always okay to disagree. Absolutely, because that's how we build the best solutions for those whom we serve and those whom we protect. And if you do that in a respectful manner, that speaks volumes about your character and the quality with which you operate, with which you bring solutions to, again, those whom we serve. So I feel that being respectful, regardless of what opinions and beliefs and actions people take, is important. It's a significant quality that will be valuable both for young talent as individuals, as they interact with others, but also when they're set in team environments. Last but not least is the letter E. And I associate it with the word eager. So I've come across a number of individuals, both young and not so young, who have expressed to me their frustration with the system, with the organization within they're placed. And I've also observed that frustration translated into this, I guess, lack of passion, lack of, I guess, thinking on behalf of the organization and trying to come up with solutions. A person literally just spends a day, clocks in and clocks out, does some things, but there's no eagerness toward it. Or most importantly, there's no eagerness toward finding new solutions and new opportunities for fixing things or for improving things and so on. I've also observed the same from folks that transitioned from less military and more law enforcement, where I think the intensity of their previous career has set them up to need a little bit more, how shall I say, stability, calm, and just more routine, rather than jumping through different hoops and still working in an intense workplace. And so I feel that no matter the age, but the candidates that we're looking at, and those whom we are coaching and mentoring, should really have this quality of being eager and passionate to jump into new projects, even at the risk of maybe failure sometimes, even at the risk of maybe being misunderstood, even delivering less value, but always thinking about learning experience and always picking up new lessons, new opportunities for improvement as they challenge themselves. It is that quality of being eager to challenge themselves that really stands out in new talent that I feel could bring tremendous value to any organization. So here you go, hire, but hire on the basis of these 4 qualities, or at least at the minimum on the basis of these 4 qualities: humble, industrious, respectful, and eager. For now, I leave you with these thoughts. Please be safe, and thank you as always for your attention, and I welcome any comments. Be well.